Faster green cards? Don't celebrate yet. Something much bigger just happened. July 2025 may look like a turning point for U.S. immigration. Some applicants are getting naturalization and green card interviews faster than anyone expected. That's the good news. But at the same time, President Trump signed the largest immigration enforcement bill in U.S. history. Asylum is no longer free. TPS protections are being ripped away, and a Supreme Court decision just challenged how far states can go. Let's break down the chaos. What's real, what's risky, and what could change everything? LA versus ICE. Profiling accusations explode. In Los Angeles, immigrant advocates are raising the alarm. ICE is being accused of racial profiling. Not just undocumented immigrants, green card holders, and even U.S. citizens are reportedly being stopped and detained based on appearance, not legal status. This isn't just about community outrage. LA city officials are collaborating with legal organizations to investigate possible constitutional violations. No lawsuit has been filed yet, but the groundwork is being laid. In response, LA is moving to limit cooperation with ICE, expand access to legal representation, demand full transparency for enforcement actions. For a city with a long history of protecting immigrants, this could signal a major showdown with federal authorities. USCIS processing is speeding up, but not for everyone. There's a rare window of relief, if you're lucky enough to be in it. Across several regions, applicants have reported 400 interviews scheduled within 2 to 4 weeks of filing. Adjustment of status cases, Form I-485, are also moving faster for some family-based categories.
Why?
Digitization and AI are likely helping speed up reviews. A local USCIS offices in low-volume regions are clearing backlogs. Background checks may be processed more efficiently. But this is not a national trend. Employment-based, asylum, and humanitarian cases still face long delays. USCIS has not made any official announcement about speeding up services. If your case is in progress, don't assume you'll benefit. This may be temporary and isolated. H.R. 1 is now law. The $170 billion crackdown begins. On July 4th, 2025, President Trump signed the H.R. 1 Immigration Enforcement Act. It is the largest immigration crackdown package in modern U.S. history. Here's what the law includes: $170 billion for IC, CBP, detention centers, and court expansions. Military support for immigration arrests at the border. Surveillance upgrades and interior enforcement. This law gives massive new power to federal agencies. It impacts more than just undocumented immigrants. Green card holders under review, asylum applicants, and even naturalized citizens could feel the ripple effects through increased screenings and fast-track removals. The focus has shifted from backlog relief to enforcement muscle. Asylum now costs money, new $100 filing fee. For the first time ever, the U.S. is charging asylum seekers. Starting July 26, 2025, all asylum applications must include a $100 fee. This applies to both affirmative asylum, filed proactively, defensive asylum, filed while facing removal. And here's the catch: no fee, no case. Applications submitted after August 21st without the required payment will be automatically rejected. No waiver options have been announced yet. This change marks a historic shift. Asylum used to be one of the only protections available for free. Now, cost is a barrier, especially for the most vulnerable. Immigration advocates warn this could force thousands into undocumented status. It may also push more people toward dangerous crossings or unregulated legal help. TPS protections are ending for thousands. TPS, or Temporary Protected Status, is being rolled back. Many immigrants who have legally lived in the U.S. for over a decade now face deportation. Confirmed terminations. Haiti ended in May 2025. Honduras ends August 2025. Nicaragua ends October 2025. These aren't warnings. These are final decisions. Families with U.S.-born children longtime employees, small business owners. They're all being told their protection is gone. If you or someone you know is affected, speak to an immigration attorney immediately. In some cases, options may include family-based petitions, humanitarian relief, asylum or DACA alternatives. Supreme Court blocks Florida's immigration law. One state tried to go too far, and the Supreme Court pushed back. Florida passed a law that would criminalize undocumented immigrants entering the state, even those with pending asylum claims. It also imposed mandatory jail time with no bond. But in June 2025, the Supreme Court ruled against it. The court refused to lift a federal injunction, confirming that immigration enforcement is a federal responsibility, not a state matter. This is a big win for immigrant rights. It sets a legal precedent that could impact other states like Texas, Oklahoma, and Iowa, where similar laws are being considered. In short, states can't write their own immigration rules, at least not for now. Temporary pass visa? More hype than hope. You may have heard online chatter about a temporary pass visa for undocumented essential workers. According to rumors, this visa would allow construction and agricultural workers to gain legal status without facing deportation. Let's clear it up. As of July 2025, there is no official DHS or USCIS announcement about this. Yes, it sounds similar to proposals from the past, like the Dignity Act, but no version of this plan has passed Congress or been signed into law. So far, it's speculative, not real. If a formal program does launch, you'll hear about it from official sources. Until then, do not rely on social media rumors. No such visa exists today. Where do things stand now? Here's what we know at the end of July 2025. Positive signs. Some green card and citizenship applications are moving faster. The Supreme Court is holding states accountable. Local governments like LA are standing up to ICE. Concerning trends. Enforcement spending is at an all-time high. Asylum is no longer free. TPS protections are disappearing. This is the dual reality of immigration today. Faster filings for some, harsher policies for many. The system is changing, but not in one direction. Stay informed, stay prepared, and don't make decisions based on headlines alone. More updates coming soon, right here on BorderDrip USA.